The legend of Lake Toba. Once upon a time in the interior of North Sumatra, there was a farmer named Toba. He lives alone in a very simple house. Both of his parents died a long time ago to fulfill his living needs. Toba grows crops in the rice fields and gardens left behind by his father and mother. The local people know Toba as a kind-hearted child. Apart from that, Toba is also known as a light-hearted child. He never remains silent when his parents are in trouble. One day, Toba went to the river to fish. After waiting a long time, Toba felt that there was something interesting about his pacing. With all his might he pulled. It turned out that what he got was a big fish. Toba immediately took the big fish home. When he got home, he put the fish down. He went out to look for firewood, but when he returned home, he didn't find the big fish. How? Surprised, he was to see a beautiful girl sitting in a chair. Toba immediately fell in love with the beautiful girl. He also expressed his heart and asked the beautiful girl to marry him. The beautiful girl was willing to marry him as long as Toba promised not to mention her origins. Toba also agreed to the conditions. Toba married that beautiful girl. They both lived happily. God gave Toba and his wife a son in trust. The child's name was given Samasir. Toba and his wife really loved their children. Because the mother always obeyed her son's wishes, he had bad characteristics. One day Toba was very angry with his son Samasir because he had used up his supplies. Toba immediately hit his son repeatedly. Insolent child, Dasa. You are a descendant of fish who don't know themselves. Toba rebuked his son. Samasir cried because his father hit and scolded him. He immediately ran home. When he got home, he immediately complained to his mother that his father had beaten him. Not only that, he also said that his father berated him and his mother. His mother was very sad too. Hear her son's story. Because her husband forget his promise, Mr. Toba's wife told her child to immediately run to a hill not too far from their house. Not only that, he also told his grandson to collect the tallest trees on the hill. Samasir followed his mother's orders. He ran quickly and it wasn't long before he reached the hill. The mother came out of the house after parting. He saw that his son had reached the hill. He ran towards the river. Not long after, he arrived at the edge of the river. Suddenly the weather changed rapidly. Black clouds covered the place. Lightning boomed and the rain fell heavily. Mr. Toba's wife threw herself into the river. Instantly, he turned into a big fish. Immediately, the water overflowed everywhere. Mr. Toba, who saw the changing natural phenomena, tried to save himself, but his efforts were in vain because the water continued to chase him. So he started to drown as the puddle became wider and suddenly turned into a very large lake. It is said that the people of North Sumatra called the Lake Toba. So from the story above, we know the origins of Lake Toba. And from the Toba folklore, we can also learn the lesson that we, as humans, must be able to keep our promises and never break promises. Hopefully, in this way, all the younger siblings will be happy and increase their knowledge.